Hello, hello. Greetings and happy Friday to you. Here are some thoughts on coming into an existing organization as a leader. Now, this video could apply to entering an organization as a GM or being put into the middle of the org chart. Doesn't matter. What's important is that you put yourself into the shoes of the current team. They're asking questions like, who is this person coming into the organization and why? Am I being replaced? Why? Suddenly they're in this weird mode where they feel threatened by everything you say and do. So what you need to happen is for the existing team to like you, trust you, and know that you're not out to get them. Leadership is predicated upon trust. Consider meeting with the team in small groups, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 people, kind of depending on the dynamic there. I found that if the people are older than me, it's good to have groups of 2. If they're younger than I am, it's okay to have groups of 3 or 4. That's up to you to feel out that situation. When you sit down and you have these conversations, share who you are, not your work experience. People want to know you as an individual before the work you. So hobbies, passions, what you would do with $1 million, stuff like that. And then don't forget, ask them about their goals, what's important to them. Ask about their families. Again, keep work out of it. People will always talk about you, so make sure you leave lots of good to talk about. Mind your tones and mannerisms. These can torpedo a first impression. If you're having a discussion with someone and you are obviously on your phone while you're listening or pretending to listen to them, they're not going to appreciate that. Put the phone on silent, keep it in your pocket, focus on eye contact and listening to what they're telling you. So, in a restaurant context, I would usually recommend just taking a back seat and working side by side for a week or so and let the current leadership do their thing. Take notes, ask questions, understand why things are the way they are. It's likely that if you had free reign, you would probably change, 90% of how things are done because it's comfortable for you that way. Remember, you are integrating into their team, not the other way around. You will need to change and adapt. Your suggestions can usually wait until you've earned more clout with the team. The exception to this guideline would be if safety or food safety is involved. So a fun story about me. When I transplanted into an existing organization as the GM, I was told to sit tight and not shake the foundation for 90 days. Very clear, 90 days. Well, on day 8, I promoted the kitchen manager to customer because he had a blatant disrespect for food safety procedures. That decision tried the trust big time that I had accumulated with the team. So I immediately sat down with all the leaders one-on-one, and I did this so I was able to focus more intently one at a time and really gauge their feeling about the whole matter, not just what they told me. And I explained to each one why it was important to not give our customers salmonella. While they understood, at least logically, I immediately was placed back into this weird nebulous zone where people thought I just wanted to clean house, and I'd lost a lot of the rapport that I'd built up over the previous week. So was it fun? No. Necessary? Yeah, I thought so. I like the idea of not poisoning my customers. That being said, it still took months to overcome that hurdle and get back to where I was the day before I promoted the kitchen leader. So moving back, learn the key players. These aren't necessarily the current leaders. I've seen so many team members who had more leadership influence over the team than the actual leadership team. You need to win these hearts over as well. So how do you win the hearts of most team members? You roll up your sleeves and do the work with them. Fortunately, this is fun. I think the best experiences I've had while in the restaurant were actually working in the restaurant. Putting food in bags, slinging chicken, assembling food in the kitchen, taking catering orders. It can be a super fun business. With the leadership team, be a cheerleader, celebrate the small wins, even if they're trivial. At the end of the day, your influence grows based on how you make people feel. They don't care that you gave them all the tools they need to do their job 110% if you make them feel like garbage. They need to feel supported by you. Make sure that you express appreciation for them at every opportunity. Do this ongoingly and indefinitely. There's a great book out there by Dale Carnegie. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a little bit dated. It was written back in the 30s, I think, but you know what? You should buy it, read it twice. It's excellent. So there we go. There's some quick suggestions and a fun story about integrating into an existing leadership team. Let me know if you found one particularly helpful. Thanks for watching.